Super 爱豆的笑容，够美丽的天，8月正午的阳光，够美丽耀眼。
I'm gonna talk about the
My theater experience was great actually. Small crowd, but I loved the ending. Very emotional.
yeah, it was what do you call it? Yeah, my theater experience. I'm not joking you that the Amazing Digital Circus was like weirdly my crowd experience wasn't bad at all. Like there's still like some teenagers and like some kids in there, but like the weird thing is, I mean, there's like parents with their kids, but the irony is I was kind of not expecting that there was gonna be like any adults there like at all other than the parents, and it was like super shocking. Nothing crazy. My theater like had like barely anybody in it, which kind of worried me, but it had barely anybody in it, but it was crazy, man. I mean, like it was like I really liked the movie, but the experience was just like, I don't know, it wasn't that bad. I didn't get the chance to do the thing at the end, but that's okay. You know, it happens. But it kind of sucks because like that's like an exclusive thing, but that was pretty much it. Like that's not a spoiler though. The crazy thing is though, like about the crazy thing about that movie, man, I can't believe they just like dropped the whole plot and like Jax became like a missile and Kinger just like, you know, just used a bazooka to destroy, like to completely crash the whole system. That's crazy, man. You know, like I thought after they like, you know, murdered the other like 10 students, you know, I can't believe they used like Jax as a missile to like destroy the whole circus and you know, and like crash the entire game. You know, that was crazy, right? Yeah, exactly, dude. Honestly, you know, I can't believe that. I mean, they just like you know, I knew
like there was so much more that could have happened,
dude. Honestly, right? You know, I just can't believe they dropped the entire plot. You know, I'm like, man, gosh. I mean, dude, pretty unfortunate for everybody that was watching the original thing. I mean, you should still watch it anyway. You know, but yeah, I mean, it was just pretty crazy, man. I mean, especially that part where what do you call it? Where it just basically like, you know, pulled up the screen of all the students that passed away, and you know, in the circus, man, that was crazy, man. That was wild. I
won't watch it until I finish the show, which I probably won't.
Yeah. I mean, like, how about that moment where freaking how about that moment where they played Smash Mouth like a full damn. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they did that part where they just played like Smash Mouth for a full the full 3 minutes. I can't believe they got licensing for that, man. That's crazy. You know, sorry, one spoiler I had to give. You know, like, oh man, gosh, I can't believe they played like the full Smash Mouth, and then they just and then they came in like out of nowhere. I don't know why they green screened them in. That was insane, dude. I mean, that was wild. You know, it's very unfortunate.
No,
you know,
the thing is cheeseburger.
Oh, damn it. Fuck, did I say the thing is? Please don't tell me I said the thing is. I said it now, but that doesn't count, because I have to fucking eat spicy shit if I do that shit.
No.
Oh, okay. I can't believe they did like the same thing that Emperor's New Groove did, you know? That was crazy. I feel like they could get like, you know, copyright infringement for that, you know? It's kind of crazy. You know, and this is like a very indie film. I mean, you know, I spent like $100 in overpriced food just to watch like the same movie, man. It was crazy. Oh, dude, that fucking, that like, and then like Ichigo coming in like last second, that was weird. Man, dude. I don't know. I don't know, it was crazy. I don't know, they just like filled it with video game references. How about that part where like the dolphin came in and then like, or where the characters like, you know, went to the, you know, went down to the planet and tried to stop the protagonist from winning the game. Man, that was crazy. You know, and then the game like blew up, or the game world like blew up from the protagonist winning. Man, that's insane. Or when like Snape killed Dumbledore. Man, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. Now a new character called Ben Caine.
Yeah, dude. Dude, yeah, you know,
Ben... Now I'm spoiled by 3 shows I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah, I know, crazy. Sorry, you know, I'm sorry, I totally spoiled the entire movie for you. You know, you should totally watch it anyway, because, I mean, there's definitely, like, some things I definitely, like, you know, you should watch it anyway, because it would, like, totally, like, you know, but, I mean, dude, that moment when, like, what do you call it? That moment when, oh god, what was it? You know, when like Jake the dog just like comes in and you know, fights Glorb and takes him down with the fin sword is kind of insane. It's wild, dude. This stuff is wild, you know? I don't know, man. Or how about when like Kinger, you know, becomes like he just becomes like a giant chess piece and like
But I spent 100 channel points highlighting this message.
Oof. I would, but I spent 100 channel points. Dang, yeah, I know, dude, shoot, sorry, you know, it's just like so hard to keep things spoiler free, you know, it just was so good. I mean, like, I can't believe they just, like, you know, the craziest part about that was like, I really think they could have, like, you know, not done that, you know, done like 80% of the movie where they were just playing chess, you know, like, and then like they had Kinger as like a giant chess piece and the whole chessboard was just it was just playing chess, man. I mean, you know, I feel like they could have taken that art direction a little differently, you know, I don't know. I mean, oh man.
And then Ragatha is killed because she didn't pay her student loans.
Dude, honestly, yeah. And then after Ragatha doesn't like pay her student loans, like she just like I can't believe the real world effects like came into that where she like never paid her student loans and then she got like, you know, then she found out like the place that she lived got like destroyed by, you know, what do you call it? Like when she went back to the real world, she just realized like the real world just kind of sucks right now, you know, and that's the debt relief thing didn't actually go through. That's crazy, man, you know. I mean, you know, she missed like 20 years of
My stupid ass is actually intrigued on the story that y'all are making.
intrigued on the story you're making. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I just thought, dude, God, man. I mean, freaking. You know, there was that one scene where that weird like rainbow guy like comes in and like
When does it come out? The 19th. I can't wait.
Yeah, it comes out on the 19th. You know. Yeah. Sorry, I think I just spoiled the whole thing. There was that one scene where there was that rainbow guy that like that imprisoned that GDI soldier. You know. And like, you know, it was like and you know, like very poorly animated and poorly put together. Yeah, I mean, you know, that was a very good. I think that they could have that budget really dropped there. You know, what about that moment that they played like Ghostbusters, dude? Man, that was weird. It's like they really like could have done something.
Don't
else
forget about Mario.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. I totally forgot that like that Mario like is like a reference. I can't believe they got licensing. Like I can't believe Nintendo just let them put like a frame like a picture.
It's coming
frame.
out on the 19th. I didn't get the invitation. What in the LGBTQ community is it?
It's coming out on the 19th in
Did you watch it first day?
No, I watched it today, actually. So I saw the movie today. My movie theater experience was fine, honestly. I think it was kind of crazy that Nintendo just let them use, like, Mario, like, even in, like, a still frame like that, you know? Like, it was pretty risky. And then, like, Luigi comes out, like, and, like, you know, destroys all the ghosts. I mean, wild, dude. Like, I mean, this is some crazy stuff, man. I mean, we gotta, you know... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, shit. You want some crazy spoilers? I mean, you know, I mean, I think I just spoiled the whole movie for you, but you know, like when you watch like the movie out on YouTube, you know, it's wild.
Absolutely diabolical.
Yeah, dude. I mean, crazy, man. Someone in my theater, you know, freaking
The
like.
music is elevating it, but I swear I heard this music before.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it was crazy because there was that one guy that like I can't believe they were all in like brown suits and like, you know, and we're just like, you know, eliminating ghosts the whole movie. I swear that's like something I've seen before. Someone in my theater like really jumped up and ripped his shirt off and then screamed at the top of his lungs, "I love marshmallows!" At like once that scene happened. That was crazy. Especially the chicken jockey part where the creeper comes out and just blows up Jack Black before he ends up like on screen.
Yeah, and right before that they were all getting high on stupid sauce.
Dude, right? I know, yeah, I know, it's crazy. I mean, I can't believe, like, they even had, like, a stupid sauce scene, you know? I can't believe that, you know? That was crazy. I don't know. I think it's just kind of crazy that, you know, I don't know. You know, the movie could have been a lot better, you know? I just can't believe that, you know? And then they, like, accidentally left that footage where one of the staff members were just, like, eating cookies, you know? I think they could have left that piece out, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's nuts, man.
Damn, this is Adventurers Beginning Game instead of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. It really was just like an everyone is here thing. Like, I can't believe they even used the title card of Smash Brothers, man. I mean, shoot, they should have really been careful. Man, like, I just can't believe it, man. Like, that was crazy. That's some crazy stuff. You know? I just,
Then Caine comes back to life and allows them all to have sex.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, they, like, programmed sex in there, like, which is kind of crazy, you know? I can't believe they just had a sex scene. That was, you know, it's unfortunate, too, because there's minors in my theater, man. Like, so, I mean, shit. Like, I just can't believe they, like, you know, the parents had to take them out of the theater because there was, like, a sex scene. It was insane, man. I mean, just like a blatant, like, I can't believe there was just, like, a blatant
Crazy
sex.
to think kids were there.
Dude, honestly, right? They were there for, like, the parents had to take them out because they just straight up allowed a sex scene in there. I mean, to be fair, the movie did say that it was not rated, so, you know, I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't be taking your kids to rated R movies, so, you know, like, they're not rated, so, you know. People thought they were getting Shrek, but instead they were getting, like, freaking American Pie. I mean, wow, dude, like, poof. I mean, that scene where they play, like, the
The recap/flashback broke me.
The recap /
How many teens were in there just shell-shocked for a 1,000 yard stare?
How many teens were in there? I mean, there was quite a few teens. There was a few teens. Actually, there wasn't that many teens. There's a few teens. There's mostly adults there, though, you know. Unfortunately, like, you know, dropping the personality for a second, what do you call it? How do I say it? Like, dropping the act for a second, the last act, how do you say it? My mucus, like my cystic fibrosis was acting up so badly, so the dude right next to me had the worst experience of his life. I felt so fucking bad. I felt so bad. Like, I felt terrible because the guy next to me, like, heard me hacking up mucus, like, for, like, most of the film, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that was actually real. That actually happened. And I feel so, that dude is going to have a rant about me on the internet, dude. Like,
I can't imagine watching the Amazing Digital Circus while someone sounds like they're actively dying next to you.
Oh my god, dude, yeah. It was really, really bad, dude. I shouldn't have had sugar. So I feel so terrible. because like the dude right next to me, like this movie was like, or this movie was, I mean, it was like $12. It wasn't that much, but you know, going to this movie, buying like overpriced food, buying overpriced popcorn, buying overpriced drinks. It's like I can't.
You look like the zombie gif that is absolutely crashing out.
Yeah, dude.
Color, casually dying while watching silly cartoon. Joke.
Dude, honestly, it really did feel like that. I felt so bad, dude. And like, I really hope that guy doesn't, like, that dude's gonna hate, like, I don't know, that dude's gonna destroy me if he ever sees me in real life, which probably will never happen, but. And it was really funny. I have my I Miss My Wife t-shirt on. So I had like the Amazing Digital Circus merchandise on, and but he had like I don't know. This dude came with like a group of like 18 people. I really felt bad because the seat I had, I thought my theater was going to be more packed because like a lot of the things were like looked like the seats were filled. So I thought I tried to like get I tried to get the seats before they all sold out. But apparently in this place I did not. It did not sell out. So, you know, I have a feeling that in the future, that guy, if he makes like YouTube videos or some shit, he's gonna rant about me. He's gonna rant about me so heavily. Or probably just rant it to his friends, I don't know.
You basically looked like you were getting possessed.
Yeah, pretty much.
My thoughts too. Maybe a lot of refunded.
Maybe a lot of refunded. Well, why would they refund it? I don't understand. I mean, probably because the sex scene. I mean, you know, let's be honest. Yeah. I mean, dude, like, yeah, the amount of, you know, I mean, like, it was crazy, the amount of cursing that they were doing, like, just, I mean, that sex scene, like, really played out. I mean, it was just basically porn, you know? Like, I mean, you could just straight up watch, like, a NSFW video of Gangle and God damn it, Gangle and Zooble just, like, having sex. It's crazy, dude.
Excuse me, WTF is the convo here.
The fuck is conversation? What are you talking about? Well, they're talking about the refunds, you know, because of that sex scene. It was crazy.
Come.
Yeah.
I was stream lurking for about 5 minutes, but now I'm lost.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just talking about
I meant that why would they refund for a good movie, but it just sounded like the movie theater was keeping their money and running around.
Keeping their money and running around? What do you mean?
Are you talking about the Amazing Digital Circus or what?
Yeah, so I'm talking about my movie theater experience. It wasn't that bad. I had, like, barely anybody, like, in the movie theater, and unfortunately, all the seats that were taken were people right next to each other. So, like, and unfortunately, because of my cystic fibrosis, like, I definitely gave the dude, like, next to me the worst experience. I thought someone else was going to be a bad experience, or give people bad experiences. But I ended up being the person that gave people bad experiences. I felt terrible, dude. I felt so terrible that I did that shit. That's the only real thing.
You became what you needed.
Yeah.
Seats were filled when pre-buying. When I went, empty. 10 people.
Yeah.
The crowds didn't mind.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the seats were filled, like, they were pretty filled up, but then, like, you know, like, when I was online buying the tickets, but then all of a sudden, like, nobody showed up. Like, barely anyone showed up, or just people just refunded their tickets.
I'm pretty sure it was scalpers. Oh, maybe scalpers.
Oh, maybe scalpers, you're right. You're right, scalpers could have bought the, congratulations, you owe them a soda. Yeah, I mean, scalpers probably could have bought them too. That is true. Yeah, which kind of fucking sucks, because I'm like, there were people there with cosplay and shit. There are people there with, like, cosplay and shit, which kind of sucks, but, like, I mean, yeah, it sucks because I'm like, dude, I bought a bunch of overpriced food because I thought my theater was gonna, like, have, I want shit like this to succeed, honestly.
I'm actually stream lurking. I'm experimenting in FL Studio.
Okay, you're good. Ooh, you got FL Studio. Good job. You gotta tell me how you did it, though, in the privately, though.
Replying to Terra Ryan Oxford, Jinx, so what kind of soda you want?
Yeah, you know. Oh my god, yeah, the sodas, dude. Holy shit, the sodas are fucking huge. The sodas, the popcorn, the pretzel, like, everything was fucking massive. Like, it's like, you know how, like theater food is overpriced? Yeah, this shit, yeah, sure, it might have been overpriced.
Dr. Pepper. Okay,
it might have been overpriced, but this shit was massive. Like, I don't know what, like, this soda is, like, bigger than, like, a large soda at, like, Burger King. Like, it's big, it's hefty, and you can get a refill, like, twice. You get another refill from these things. I'm like, brother, that's a lot of salt and popcorn, and, like, you know, it wasn't necessarily that bad. I mean, let's see, how much food I bought was like $50 worth. So it's like, you know, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I bought mine. We bought candy. I bought 2 sodas. I bought like a large.
Okay,
like a large.
You want me to tell you how I got FL Studio for cheap? Will do.
Yeah. I got a large. I got like a large popcorn. My roommate got a large popcorn, and I had a little bit of it. And then, like, we got a lot of food. I got a pretzel. I mean, I got a bunch of shit. And it was like, and shockingly, it was maybe like $20 each.
I'm not really a cinema guy, but no reason. I wouldn't mind going.
Yeah, well, I don't typically go to movie theaters, but, like, I went because I want this studio to succeed and make good shit later. I like indie films, so it's like, if something is an indie film, I will go see it. I went to go see Iron Lung because it's made by, like, a person that gives a shit, you know.
The prices for food there can be crazy.
They can be, yeah. Well, they are. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, the weird thing is, compared to, like, maybe, like, 2015, compared to, like, maybe, like, 2012, like, you know, the 2000s, compared to those prices, this was fairly, like, you get a lot of stuff at my theater, or at the theater we went to, for the price, or for, like, what do you call it? Yeah, you get a lot of stuff for, like, even for the price that it was. Like, I'm shocked. I don't feel ripped off. That's the craziest thing is. The movie was obviously helped with that.
What is cheeseburger?
What is cheeseburger? I did not buy a cheeseburger. It was probably like 10, like 12 bucks or something. I don't know. Again, the food is still really expensive. It just was weirdly, like, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of food that you get when you buy food. There's a lot of, like, you get a lot of soda when you buy soda. Like, you get a lot of shit. There was a lot of stuff, dude. I just, like, and the cheese cup was actually, like, not, like, really tiny. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. Just, like, I don't know. I think it's because, like, I don't know. It was interesting. I like the fact that, like, what do you call it? I don't know. Like, I didn't feel like I got ripped off by the theater, and then the movie was good. It felt like I got, like, double, dude. I don't know. Not to mention, the fucking, what do you call it? Yeah, but, yeah, it was crazy, man. I had a really good time. I had a great time with that movie, man. You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, the movie itself was kind of insane, you know? Like, dude, I mean, you know, they, like, it felt like, you know, that one scene where they go through, like, that whole, you know, where they go through, like...
Iron Lung. Here's good.
Yeah. Okay. If you like very obscure, like, very low-budget, like, you know, like, C-list movies...
Can I get head pets?
I would say sure. Oh, yeah, Omsk. I can't even believe... Like, yeah, Omsk appeared in the Digital Circus. Isn't that crazy, dude? Omsk, like, just randomly... Omsk randomly just, like, appeared in the Digital Circus, and he became, like... And, like, I mean, he just, like, set the whole thing ablaze. It was crazy, man. I mean, I can't believe they actually put you in the movie. That was wild, dude. Like, they put you in, like...
Oh, yeah, that cameo.
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy cameo. I can't believe they even knew who you were. Like, I mean, just, like, man...
Replying to Terror Ryan Omsberg. Can I get head pets? Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe, like, you showed up in that, you know? And you completely stole that Jax. You completely stole, like, all the Jax scenes, dude. I mean,
Replying to Super Chefs. Here you go. Thanks.
Like, I think
really? Omsk was in the movie?
Yeah, I can't believe it, right? Like, dude was like, I mean, I really think that, you know, they really shouldn't have added those scenes. Like, I think it was kind of funny that, like, Jax was, like, on fire the whole time, you know, or it kept being, like, being put on fire. But they, you know, I think they overplayed that joke, you know, too much. You know, like, I don't know. Like, the fact where they were just, like, or, like, trying to hit him with a fire extinguisher, like, for, like, 30 minutes, you know?
I accidentally sat on the currents on set.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And then, like, what do you call it? Then those, like, the minions coming out, man, that was weird. Like, all the freaking, like, all the little pill dudes, and then, like, Gru coming out and being like, I'm going to steal the moon, where he goes up on that platform, you know, where he goes up on that platform and it rises, like, right, you know, before the, like, obviously the part when like, after the circus falls apart, where, like, Gru comes out and be like, I've got another plan, and then he stands on that platform and he rises up from, from the tent, the top of the tent, and he goes, I'm going to steal the moon! and then just the minions come out of nowhere and start, like, cheering. Oh, man, dude, like, and then the crowd in the theater, like, just, like, started freaking going haywire. It was crazy, man. I mean, gosh, you know, I just can't believe that I can't believe they actually did that, like, all that stuff, man. It's wild, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, oh yeah, and then, like, Sans coming out of nowhere, like, just going, like, and then just fucking...
talking about LOL. I didn't watch the movie.
Wish I knew you were talking about. I didn't watch the movie. I mean, yeah, it hasn't come out on YouTube yet. You know, there's a like, a seat, like, you can see it at the theaters right now. I don't know if the seats are sold out, though, depending on which theater you go to. Yeah, I mean, dude, I just can't believe all that stuff happened, man. I mean, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I mean, dude, like, I want to get back to that Smash Mouth scene, dude.
Again, I'm not a movie guy anyway, so of course I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, if you see, if you actually watch, like, the Amazing Digital Circus, like, the show, like, on YouTube, like, for free, like, this movie, what do you call it, this movie...
Where's that Dr. Pepper?
By the way, where's that Dr. Pepper? Well, I have a Mountain Dew. You want this? You want this Mountain Dew? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, freaking,
Working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you actually like Amazing Digital Circus, Super Chefs, like, okay, taking off the mask for a second, like Gangle, Badung-ching, what do you call it? Taking off the mask for a second, if you actually want to see, like, if you actually, you know, are a fan of the Amazing Digital Circus, like the show, then yes, this will be exactly what you want.
Shit, forgot colors. Thought purple was yellow and yellow was purple.
Forgot color, yellow was purple,
Currently
yeah.
working on trying to distract Jade from working.
Oof. That's fair. You should tell her about the spoilers of the Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act. You know, like the part where you know, the part where Smash Mouth, like, you know, breaks through the floor and just like starts singing.
TADC, so I'd be as clueless as it gets.
Ah, damn. Yeah, sorry. Like, this is massive spoiler, so I guess this is perfect for you. Yeah. Some people are a fan in here, so yeah, I'm, like, really spoiling it for the people that are here. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was crazy that like Smash Mouth came out of the floor and was like, oh man, dude, yeah, like, and they just started like singing the full full choir. All right, you have a good night. Good night, everybody.
Oh, about the Hollow Knight vessel scene.
The Hollow Knight vessel scene. Hollow Knight vessel scene. Yeah, you know, that was weird. Yeah, that was I mean, you know, I think it's kind of great that they actually got to
pounces on you.
No, you're totally right. I totally forgot about the fact where like Hollow Knight comes out.
In the meantime, I
and
suppose I
then
should
like
get back to FL Studio stuff.
I think it's crazy that Hollow Knight came out and was like I am the warrior. Or Hollow Knight came out and then he fought the other like he fought Sans. God man, that'd be like, dude, that action sequence was really good. You know. Like, you know, I think it was crazy that Ichigo came out, you know, out of nowhere. You know, that was insane, you know. Yeah, no, I mean that Attack on Titan scene where the fucking fish, I do gotta talk about the Burger King ad they had. I mean that was strange where they just had like a sponsor in the middle of it, and then fucking Jax not Jax,
Hi.
yeah, Jax comes out and he's like, he pops out of the potato salad and he's like, this movie is sponsored by Ground News, and then he like did a whole ad read. Yeah, I mean that was crazy, you know. Can't believe they just put a whole sponsor in a movie, man. I mean I get it, you gotta pay for that Smash Mouth song, you know. So, how about yeah. Hi, Infamous. Sorry, I'm talking about my Amazing Digital Circus Theater
I haven't
experience.
seen the movie yet.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. You know, sorry, I didn't mean to tell you about the scene where they just play chess for 2 hours. You know, it was kind of crazy. Like where just a giant chessboard appears and they just play chess. I mean, there's not really much in the movie. There's the scene where like Sans comes out of nowhere and starts fighting like Hollow Knight. It's kind of crazy. So, I had an interesting theater experience. Freaking
OMG Sans.
Yeah, right? You know, it was crazy. I just can't believe he came out of the floor. And then but during the beginning of the movie, during the beginning of the movie, freaking, it was wild that like after everything was like destroyed, you know, the one that was like after
From an outsider perspective, it sounds like a bunch of crossovers, lol.
Sounds like a bunch of crossovers. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. It's crazy. It was just like so many crossovers. You got like Mario in there, you know. I can't believe like Nintendo let Mario, you know. I can't believe Nintendo let Mario like in the movie, like even just like the picture frame. And then like I can't believe they got the rights to Luigi too. Like Luigi just like going out and like getting all the ghosts, and then like them having like matching brown suits, you know. Not to mention like, you know.
And I love seeing multiple crossovers at once happening too.
Yeah. And then the what was it? Yeah, no, I'm telling Infamous about the part where Gru comes out and he just like, and then he like stands on like that little 4x4 tile and he goes, what do you call it? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, antivirus warning, or not warning me, but like telling me my summary. Yeah, that scene where Gru comes out and like and the tiles rise and then he goes, "I'm going to steal the moon." And then all the minions come out and start like having a dance party, dude. God, I mean, you know, it was crazy. There's like so many references in that movie, man. I just can't believe they dropped the whole plot. Like it was just like not relevant to the show at all. I mean, man, they could have really done a lot better, you know. Yeah, and then I was telling, I think Infamous came in during the Burger King ad, you know, when like Pomni just grabbed a burger and was like, this is sponsored by Burger King, and then it's like she pulls out the Impossible Whopper and like eats it for like 20 minutes. I mean, you know, now at least we know why, like what the runtime, you know, the reason for the runtime. I think that, you know, I think the creative part was when they used, when they were playing chess, they got to use Kinger as a chess piece, you know, as like the king chess piece, you know, and then they just play chess the whole time. It was nuts, you know. I mean, you know, crazy movie. I think I described the whole movie. You know, I think I completely, you know, I think I totally spoiled the whole movie. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that Ichigo came out, you know. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I even made like a tweet about this, man. Like, I mean, it was crazy. Like, I made like I made a post about this on Blue Sky. You know, hold on. I was like, freaking, you know, like, you know, dude, I can't believe Ichigo was in this movie, and how I don't know how Glitch Production got the right to that Smash Mouth song. You know, like I think Psychic Pebbles like pulled some strings, and then maybe Quite had to do something with like to be able to pull strings with Smash Mouth, man. I mean, freaking, it was nuts. I mean, you know, I can't believe Ichigo just like showed up like out of nowhere. I was like, I'm Ichigo, I'm gonna destroy the ghost. I mean, yeah, this is like a crazy crossover, man. I mean, I don't know what to say, you know. Oh yeah, I mean, it was like also like that video. You remember that video where they like had like Shadow come in as like a joke, like the joke meme? They actually put Shadow in the movie, man, and like he actually faded in and was like, man, this is an amazing digital circus, and then faded out, and then like went to go look for Sonic. I mean, you know, I don't think we needed to follow him that whole time. You know, experience was crazy. You know, can't believe they made Shadow canon in this universe. You know, I don't know, man. I mean, shoot. Yeah, you know. I mean, in the end, you know, it was really like I can't believe they like, you know, they were all like, man, and this was an amazing digital circus, and then title screen. That was crazy. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, the Fiji water ad was kind of nice, you know, where they had like the Fiji water ad where they just like drank Fiji water and be like, yeah, fuck robots. That was interesting. I wonder why they did that. I mean, you got to pay for the movie somehow, you know. You got to pay for that licensing, that like with the Smash Mouth song, you know. I don't know how they got all these songs in there, man. It was crazy. Oh, hold on. Hold on, someone's got a voice clip from, someone's got a voice clip. 1 second. Let me see here.
Okay, if anyone gets this reference, you get, I don't know, a 1-year supply of Starbucks cake pops. But anyways. Jing jing ling jing. Jing jing ling jing. Jing jing ling jing.
Oh, dude, you can't just spoil the movie like that. God damn. It's just like full blow, just spoiling the movie. You can't talk about the Starbucks crossover. Like the Starbucks cups were really kind of crazy. You know, the where they just like legitimately just like had a Starbucks ad, you know, the entire time. that was a little crazy, you know. Yeah. Oh gosh, man, I really love the song that they also played. Like, you know, they played in the middle of the movie, like what, like at full blast. Hold on, 1 sec. Hold on. TikTok. Super. Hold on. Yeah, this song. Yeah, this song was crazy. Like, I can't believe they played this song, you know? Like, hold on. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this one, man, I can't, like... Yeah, like, I mean, you know, like, I think this song was, like, really put in, you know... You know, I think they really could have had that song, like, you know, be a little bit, like, not in the right... Like, put it in the right place, you know? Like, you know, that scene where freaking... You know, I mean, like, I think it was interesting that they used it, like, twice, you know, throughout, like, you know, one for, like, just, like, the pure sex scene between Gangle and Zooble. I mean, the full-fledged, like, 5-minute sex scene. I mean, it was crazy. I think it was, like, 20, like, I don't know, it was probably, like, 10 minutes, dude. That shit was crazy. I can't believe they actually just, like, you know, just, like, had sex, like, right there in the circus. You know, that was crazy. Like, just right then and there. I don't know, you know? Alright. We do actually need to get to, like, a video, though, real quick. By Quite. He, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Find the one that's, with, why? Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this one right here. Actually, you know what? This actually might have spoilers. I don't actually know. So, he said it was spoiler-free, but I still don't want to watch the video if it actually gets, like, if it actually goes, like, you know, a little crazy. Hold on. Let me mute it for a few minutes, because I didn't watch the last 2 minutes of it. I mean, I didn't watch this at all. You know, totally, definitely didn't. Just, like, pre-watch this. Hold on, 1 second. I'm just gonna, like, mute the sound for a second to make sure. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. 1 second. Let me see. Sorry, 1 sec. Oops. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, give me a moment. Okay, sorry, I'm like trying to just make sure that there's no spoiler, or, I mean, totally, definitely accurate spoilers here. Hold on. Yeah, gotta check the work real quick. Hold on, let's see. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, one moment. I'm trying to see. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, we're gonna watch this totally accurate like video about the Amazing Digital Circus. You know, so like, like we gotta watch. We gotta like at least go into like some crazy like some crazy theory stuff. You know, these people like I under like it's crazy because this movie told us not to like spoil spoil it on Twitter, but clearly it's so hard not to. You know, it's so hard not to. You just gotta you gotta bring up these scenarios, man. And I'm like they just want us to like stay quiet. Heck no, man.
Sorry, I missed something.
No. Yeah. Hold on. So we're gonna watch this video that has totally accurate like dang, yeah, still isn't hydrated, you know. Still evaporating, I don't know what you're expecting. Even if you stand in the ocean, you'll just create you'll just remove all the water. Probably not as much as AI data centers remove all the water, but you know. Anyway, yeah, this is crazy, you know. Yeah, like look at this. This person even talks about the fact that it had a straight up sex scene in the movie, right? Like, I mean, just like I'm telling you, man, like everybody finds this like insane. You know, I'm like, God, you just can't believe they actually had sex in the movie. That's like, can't believe they actually had a full-fledged like I said, I mean, it was like a 10-20 minute sex scene during like the I'll catch up. Yeah. I can't believe they had like a full like 20 like minute sex scene in the movie. Like, see, like people are a little bit over it, over like crazy about it. I mean, I can see the reason for the controversy now. I'm like, man, you just can't put sex in the movie, man. It's too much,
Oh,
but
they straight up had sex in the movie.
Yeah,
okay.
Crazy, right?
Fellas, Onus here, and welcome back to With a Y. And just yesterday, I went to my screening of the Digital Circus finale, the last act, and I'm coming away from it with a lot of emotions. For this video, I'm gonna try and keep it completely spoiler-free.
Yeah, you just keep it spoiler-free. We're gonna spoil a lot of stuff in the movie, Sorry, definitely not.
For the sake of humor in here, but I would like to say that I did leave pretty satisfied. I know that there had been leaks and spoilers for what the finale was supposed to be before it actually came out, and I had done my best to avoid all of those as much as I could. But unfortunately, yeah, and I spent like nearly $100 on the Amazing Digital. I'm not joking you, including the shirt, I can't remember, what was the other thing I bought? Including the shirt and like some other shit that I bought from the Amazing Digital Circus, plus the other like merchandise. I couldn't get to like fucking buy the other merchandise that was going to be at the movie too, because they have like exclusive merchandise. I did not get the chance to buy the shirt. Like I did not get the chance to look at it or like to not look at it. I didn't get the chance to like get it or like scan because there's a QR. Okay, one actual spoiler. There's a QR code at the end of the movie that allows you to get the merchandise. The problem is I could not scan it on time. So unfortunately, I will be able to get like the secret merchandise that basically says, "Hey, you went to the movie." So I have the ticket, but I don't have anything else. And I liked their merchandise, but I couldn't get it. So, yeah. But anyway, speaking of movie experience, yeah, I generally just had like barely anybody in my theater, which sucks. But like, but the crazy thing is I don't know how my theater was sold out and like also not like was sold out, but then like nobody was there. And I think you're right. I think the scalpers fucking bought the shit out of it because I knew that it was like going to be profitable. Like just did see them skulking in like random replies to tweets or in like Reddit comments here and there, like just people saying random tidbits. And I was like kind of sad that like I had even any notion of it going into the final episode other than like what I'd conjured in my own brain. But honestly, like
Oh yeah, sorry. You know what? No, that's a spoiler. I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah, the one thing I did not read a certain a tweet that they made beforehand that involves like the movie that I never knew that they were just gonna do a certain thing, but then they ended up doing that anyway. Like I just can't believe like it. So I mean I don't know. Like I just came in like just kind of a little thrown off, because of the scene that freaking, Luigi, like, I can't believe Luigi has Cappy, where Luigi, like, possesses, like, Jax, and he starts running around, like, the circus, and, like, I mean, this is the first time I think I've seen Jax actually, like, act like a bunny, and they're, like, people, so it's, like, I think that was a little strange, and then he, like, just straight up, like sees, like, furry porn. I mean, that was weird, I don't know, man. Like, they, like, I'm kind of glad that they didn't go the furry porn route, and instead they went the YouTube, and, is YouTube on? Yes, YouTube is on. YouTube is hearing all this shit. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I just don't know what, I just don't know what people are expecting. The freaking, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I'm kind of, like, I think they could have really gotten the furry audience if they actually did the furry porn scene, but it's all right, like, I think that would have been a little too much. So, I think that would have been a little too much that they did the GIF scene, but, I mean, yeah, like, they did say not rated, it's not rated for a reason, just crazy. I mean, like, I swear, like, one point they were just like rotoscoping, like, American Pie, it was wild. Yeah, I mean, how about that, gosh, man, I'm trying to remember what other stuff other stuff to say about it. I guess I don't have too much anymore to say about it. Yeah, I think that's about it, but we'll see.
And even knowing things that I did, they didn't really all come true in the way I kind of envisioned them, and I feel like
yeah, me neither. I don't think anybody could have expected that, like, I don't think anybody could have expected that, that freaking, what do you call it? I don't think anybody expected that, that Aaron from I think it's Aaron, right? Yeah, Aaron from Attack on Titan just like comes out of the floor and tries to smite the fish, you know? Like dude just like comes out with both of his swords in his hand and because he's already like pretty experienced, like he obviously just like starts like fighting, like it's just crazy that he fought off that fish for 15 minutes, dude. I mean, like again, like you don't think that the orange fish was that important, you know, but it's crazy. Like they really just yeah, like it's crazy. They you couldn't expect that fish was gonna just like come in relevancy. You didn't expect that at the beginning of the movie that I don't know if it was like beginning. I think it was like 30 minutes in the movie. You know, where he comes out with the mashed potatoes and Aaron just starts running at the fish, both swords in hand, and then just like starts flying around the fish it's like slicing him like crazy.
Minecraft Steve scene where he just breaks the circus.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, I think that it was a good choice that they killed Jack Black. You know, I would think it was a good choice that they smited Jack Black too. You know, it's. I mean, to be fair, he had to like fight off that. They had to get away from the creeper. You know, so it's like they had to run away from like a creeper for a long time, and of course like Jack Black had to sacrifice himself to be able to keep the plot going. You know, you don't want any of the main characters to die that quickly. You know, like especially that early in the movie. You know, like I think that I mean, I guess it wasn't that early. I mean, it was like 40 minutes in or something. You know, crazy movie, man. I mean, what about I mean that scene with Jack Black? I mean, I don't know. I think it was cool that he made a cameo in the movie. You know, and then what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know, man. In seriousness though,
what's the point of spreading all this misinformation?
What's the point of spreading all this misinformation? Do you want the real answer or do you want the troll answer? What do I call it? I don't know what you're talking about. It's totally real. This all happens in the movie. I don't know what you were expecting. What else was there? Yeah, I was gonna say something, but then I kind of forgot. You know, there's a lot in this movie. You know, it's just like it's so crazy. Gosh,
I would prefer the real answer.
I prefer the real answer. So.
Sorry, lag.
So this is an actual genuine spoiler, not like a real spoiler, but so in the movie, basically at the beginning, they tell you to what do you call it? They basically tell you to spread spread like random make up shit about the movie. They straight up go yeah, don't spoil the movie and make up shit about the movie. So it's so basically the whole point is to flood Twitter, flood YouTube, flood social media platforms. So you just have so much shit that you can't tell what's real and what's fake. So basically that's what we're doing. They tell you to how do you say it? They tell you to basically just make a bunch of fake spoilers. So that's exactly what we're doing. So I mean, totally real,
that's so
real
smart
accurate information. Yeah, totally accurate, real information here. You know, totally. I'm literally going this is what we got 50 minutes of footage. So. And I'm gonna slice it up and try to just spread all this information, try to because the whole point is sure not everybody will get to the top, but if enough people that spread misinformation around float the fucking a bunch of bullshit a bunch of bullshit around YouTube and Twitter and Blue Sky and shit, if people just spread a bunch of misinformation around, then nobody knows what's the real thing and what's the fake thing. You know, especially right now that it's leaked on definitely sorry the fact that sex scene is definitely leaked on the internet, just or not leaked, sorry, that's enticed people too much. Yeah, the fact that people are trying to avoid the people that are trying to avoid spoilers genuinely because the people that because a lot of movies, I know that you guys probably, I know that in the modern day it's kind of hard to experience this now, but people usually spoiling movies minute one, especially when you have an audience of teenagers. And I'm sorry to say this, Amazing Digital Circus does have mostly teenagers in it. My theater experience, there was mostly adults there. There was parents with their kids, obviously, but there was a lot of adults there too that I did not expect were going to be there. So that shocked me. That was genuinely shocking that there was actually a few adults there, just watching the movie, that came to the movie. You know, I went at 7:30, so maybe that's probably maybe people are coming around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Right? Yeah, dude, I mean, the Iron Man scene where, the Iron Man scene, I knew that Kinger was a badass, where he comes in with, an Iron Man suit and, throws it on the floor and, and just, and then his, the suit just, forms around him, and he, and then, he's got these giant fisticuffs, fighting the fish giant, fighting the fish titan, Thank God Aaron was there, right? Thank God Aaron was there to fight off the fish titan, because, if they didn't know, because they didn't know that the neck was the weak spot, it's just, it is just crazy. I mean, fucking... King, I told you Kinger was a badass, best character, best character out of the whole movie, Fucking told you, man, he was the best character throughout the whole show. you know, obviously, you know, like, I mean, I told you guys that freaking, like, that Kinger was gonna just, like, do some, like, badass shit, you know? I told you that, you know, he was gonna be best character, and he was gonna, like, and he was gonna be able to, like, fight off the giant. You know, I think maybe killing off Jack Black was a little too cheap, you know? I think, like, you know, Jack Black, like, getting destroyed by that creeper was still a little too cheap. I think they could have had, like, a more emotional scene than that, but that's okay, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know...
iOS is taking 12 gigs of storage.
iOS is taking 12 gigs of storage? Jesus Christ. God damn. Yeah, I mean, that was a very interesting thing, at, like, you know, where they just, like...
The nape of the neck specifically is the weak point.
Yeah, it was the nape of the neck. Yeah, exactly. So, you know... Who is Ziggy the chicken? I have no idea what... Why is somebody investigating a chicken? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, I mean, what else was there, you know? I don't know. What else was there, man? I mean... How about, I mean, you know, I think that was kind of crazy that, like, that, you know, they did a Uno reverse where, like, instead of them appearing in, like, in Deltarune, you know, Chris and Susie, like, appear in the Digital Circus, and they're like, Chris, where are we? And then freaking Homer goes like, it's like, well, Chris, we're in Undertale, you know, very good reverse that instead, like, Homer says it instead of Maggie, or not Maggie, no, fuck is her name? God damn it, why can't I remember The Simpsons? Homie, oh my god, don't tell me. The fuck? Hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck is her name? No, not Lisa. Marsh, oh my god, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, where they had Marge Simpson, freaking, how you say, yeah, they had Marge Simpson, how you say, yeah. Yeah, where instead of Marge Simpson saying it, how you say it? Yeah, instead of, like, Marge Simpson saying it, they had Homer saying it. I think that was a good move, you know? I think that was a solid move, you know? I mean, yeah, I mean, what else is there to say, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, you know? I don't know, I mean, yeah, so I mean, we hit all of our bases, we hit the, like I said, I mean, the part that shocks me the most is that they could afford that Smash Mouth song, like, they had the licensing for it. I mean, like, that had to be some expensive licensing, you know? No wonder they had, like, 20 ads in the movie. You know, no wonder they talked about ground news. Yeah, see, even they're trying to get me to pay back by, like, playing ads, like, having ads here, you know? I think it's crazy that they had, oh god, who was it that was, like, what was the freaking movie, like, what was it?
Download Opera Now.
Download Opera Now. Yeah. You know, it was kind of crazy that they had, like, ground news, and, like, they even had Burger King in there, you know? Like, you know, even, like, Mickey D's, you know, it's kind of crazy, man. I mean, they had a ton of sponsors, you know? I mean, I'm really glad that the movie got funded, but I think they overdid it, you know? I mean...
It's an amazing digital experience.
Yeah, exactly, you know? It was crazy. And then, like, just, like, a million QR codes, like, just popped up for, like, each thing. I mean, you know. I mean, not even the Lego movie sold out that much. I mean, that's crazy. What about, you know, what about that scene where, oh, God. I mean, I'm trying to think here. Because there was that scene where, like, where, you know, Cusco, you know, did his funny shtick where he said, I'm gonna build Cusco, like, he pops up out of the ground, and he's like, I'm gonna build Cusco-topia, and then Cusco-topia, like, smashes right on the Digital Circus. I mean, that's crazy, dude.
What did you think about the scene where Zooble sacrificed themselves?
Where Zooble sacrificed themselves? You know, I think it was kind of crazy that Zooble, like, you know, really... I mean, I don't know what she expected a sword to do, you know? Like, I mean, you know, I think that the scene where she, like, where her hand, like, morphed into a sword...
The scene with Kinger with the fucking little boy atomic bomb.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. We already talked about...
No, that's an actual scene. Didn't watch the movie.
We already talked about the bazooka scene, you know, where the missile... What are you talking about? That was totally a real scene. You know, definitely a real scene where that definitely happens in the movie. How you say it? Yeah, I mean, like, I told you about the bazooka scene where it's like, you know, where Jax, like, forms into a missile, and then Kinger, like, you know, flies up, like, above, like, you know, does this anime, like, flying pose, like, just, like, launching himself all the way, like, above the circus, and then he does, like, a full, like, 360, like, I mean, it was weird that they used Gmod in that, too, where he does, like, a 360, and, like, shoots a bazooka, like, shoots the Jax missile at the, you know, at the Digital Circus, and it just crashes the game, and then the movie ends. Like, that was perfect ending, dude, perfect ending. I just, like, you know, I don't know what to say, man. I just can't believe that happened. You know, I think that was a perfect ending to the movie. All the references, you know, I love when 5 million references and, like, 30 sponsors end up in my movie, you know?
Yeah, I swear my copy was a bit better with him just throwing the little boy 2 feet and it just getting a Windows error.
The little boy 2 feet. Oh my god, you know, that was an exclusive. That might have been an exclusive you've seen with your theater. I don't know. Dang, I wish I got the scene where the little boy came out of nowhere and just like exploded and then just blew through. Oh my, okay, yeah, you know, oh my god, that, you know, brilliant, fucking, you know, that would have been cinema. I wish I got that ending. You know, it's crazy that they had multiple endings too, you know? They had so many endings in the movie where they just like, where he just like, I mean, I can't believe he like, I mean, I guess they do know how to morph, but like, I mean, like, I can't believe like, Kinger didn't even have hands. Oh, you didn't have the, okay, yeah, so let me describe the scene for you. So like, yeah, I mean, for anyone that...
You're talking AVT tag Karen, but could you look at my animation so far?
Oh, yeah, sure. You know, maybe, you know, just like, let's try to like not spoil the movie. Yeah, here we go, perfect. Hold on. Oh, it says video not available. Infamous? Did you make it? Hold on.
Swear you.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have it, it's unlisted.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the fucking ending where like we're like drawing Caine like chucking like a little boy like at the digital
Remember the third light scene, the one where they snuck into TF2. Weird that they included that, especially where it was made from a separate universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering the apparently Eldritch gods, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Dark Knight animation in my nest real quick.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie, having a like actually making an animation like that where fucking Kinger chucks like a little boy at the digital circus and it just exploding and then just blue screens, that would actually be like a genius video. If I like, you know, that would be so fucking funny. God, I mean, you know. I
was meaningfully surprised by the whole thing in a way I didn't expect myself to be. Whether that be like how it was structured and paced and whatnot. Also, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. We're trying to.
I mean, yeah, it was perfectly paced. You know, I think it was extremely well paced. You know, like
And the blue screen even tries to explode.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think adding, you know, maybe, you know, Michael Bay being in this.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, Michael Bay, I think really like being in this movie would really like. I think he may have influenced that a little bit where it exploded. You know, the ad. Oh, dude. Oh, should I get this one or should I get that one? Oh, dude. Oh, man. I kind of want this one, but I kind of want that one. Kind of want this one. Oh, dude. Do I want the big one or the small one? I want the tiny things. You know, I'll get the tiny things. You know, I'll add that to my cart. I'm gonna buy that later. Oh, my fucking god. Oh, my god. I'm so fucking happy. Oh, my god. $63? Oh, my god. Why is this one so expensive? Let's see. There is a $63 freaking, like figurine. Why is this one so expensive? There's so much shit on it, I guess, so that's fair. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of shit on it, so I guess that's fair. But, like, there is one that's, like, a little bit cheaper that I like, but, is this one, like, super exclusive or limited? Why is this? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you have to assemble it together, too. Oh, dude. Oof. Oof. Yeah, there's a lot of parts to this shit. Okay, yeah.
Hopes and dreams in Megalomania.
Yeah, I mean, I just, you know... Oh yeah, sorry, this song played a lot in the movie. It was crazy. God damn, do I want this one? I will say, my statement still holds true. I hate how much I hate how much I instill Jax. Like, almost everything that happens with Jax is, like, pretty much, like, throughout every episode of Amazing Digital Circus. I hate that I, like, relate to this dude, like, heavily. It's crazy. I relate to almost everything, and that's bad. I should not be relating to him. Like, you already know that he sucks, so. But,
everyone on the server is horse, and I'm just BRD.
Yeah, and you're just bird? Are you just bird? Yeah, well, yeah, because you're Hellbird, duh. We might need to change everybody to super, though, because Super Chefs promoted everybody to super, so I need to change the names of everybody. You know? Anyway. Yeah. So.
Hit 300,000 subs on the channel.
No, I like a different prefix.
You did. I'm gonna say.
Nah, I like a different prefix. Well, you would be super bird then. Well, you're Hellburb. You're Hellburb. I guess you'd just be Burb. Yeah, you could just be Burb. You know what? That's fair. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of stuff happened in that movie. You know, it was crazy. You should definitely go watch it. You know, so. You know, so. I know that a lot of people really hate when
My final one is bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that, yeah. But the good news doesn't really end... Oh, fuck? Hold on. Oh my god, hold on. Okay. Hold on. I have to full screen this to see it. Hold on. I gotta pause the music, too. Okay, yeah, we'll move on to other good news in just a sec, because that's not the only good thing that's happened lately. Where's the music that I have? There we go. Okay, cool. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to lower the volume because it's really loud. Okay. There we go. Hold on. Discord. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Okay, here we go. It's really fucking loud. I'm gonna lower the volume on this too, so it's not like destroying me. I love the fucking dick sucking sound effect. Sorry, anyway. My bad. Guess I'll turn this up a little bit. May as well, since I'm probably, like, heavily copyrighted now. Yeah. Too bad they didn't leave this scene into the movie, too, you know? You shouldn't be really leaking, like leaks, you know, of the movie. Come on, guys, you know? You know? Like, it is very unfortunate that this didn't end up in the... Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, you know, I feel like they should have left that movie in there, you know? You know, we should, like... Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think it's very unfortunate that they left this out, Infamous, you know? They should have left this scene in, how do you say it? They should have left this scene in the movie, man. It's crazy. So... You know what I think it is? I think, how do you say it? I think maybe it was because, like, you had, like, the Satan, like, star, you had, like, the Satan, like, pentagram, you know? I think because the Satan pentagram, they had to, you know, because, get egged, sorry, yeah, you know, you see, even Omsk is, like, mad because he had to, like, throw eggs at me because it wasn't left in the movie, you know, like, I mean, yeah, the pentagram, you know, I think it was maybe, like, the Satan pentagram, you know, just didn't leave, like, the theme of the movie. It would have been interesting though, you know, watching freaking Satan come out of the floor and, like, start, like, fighting the Titan. But I think, you know, with Aaron fighting the Titan, you know, you know, I mean, you know, Kinger obviously being, like, the main character, like, fighting the Titan, and then, like, you know, like, all this build up and, like, conspiracy theory stuff, like, you know, obviously, clearly, like, you know, this conspiracy theory is totally accurate, you know, like, I can't believe
on certain pentagrams, or else you get the wrong portal.
Yeah, exactly, you know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think the conspiracy theorists were totally right. Like, I can't believe that freaking, like, I can't believe they even did. You guys want to see the teaser trailer? That, like, that, fucking, you want to see the Spyro? Yeah, guys, like, hold on. Yeah, sure, why not? You know, check out this, yeah, check out this Spyro trailer, by the way. Like, this was like, I can't believe they put this in the movie. Like, you know, this was a crazy reveal, you know? Hold on, I have to find it. I think I have it on here. Let me see. Yeah, it was wild. Let me see if I can find it, because it was crazy. It was crazy, dude. Hold on, let me see. Like, this was released today, you know, like, you know, hold on, let me see if I can find the trailer. Yes, I can. Haha, hold on. I don't know if this is a movie or a game. Actually, I don't, you know what? I'm getting all excited, but it might not be a game. Oh, no, it's a movie. Wait, is it a movie or a game? Oh, shit, I got really excited over Spyro, but it's out, like, I think it's a movie. Hold on. Let's see. No, I think it's a new game. Okay, it's a new game. Phew! I thought it was a new movie. I was like, fuck! I still will go watch that movie, but like, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, I can't believe this trailer appeared in the Amazing Digital Circus. Hold on. Spyro's a game series. Yeah, I know, but they could have made it a movie as well, because it said cinematic, and I was like, no! I know Spyro is a game series. I know, I played all the games. I'm just saying, you know, I just was really scared that this was...
the animation into 3 parts XX.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, like, check this out, dude. Like, I mean, God, I can't believe I can't believe they put this whole trailer on stream. Play what on stream? Yeah, I mean, dude, like, check this out. I mean, you know, I actually have never seen this yet, so, you know, except obviously in the Digital Circus movie. Oh no, is Ripto back again? Or is it Red? Because there's also like, there's quite a few villains. Kind of curious who's actually gonna show up here. Let's see, who shows up here? Yep, there he is. There's our man. Oh, he actually looks the same. I mean, he has like bigger eyebrows and shit, but kind of Spyro's always look like that. I'm not going to lie, in the screenshot that shows the trailer thing, I thought that he looked a little weird, but he actually doesn't look too bad. I thought he looked like a little stranger, but actually he looks right. He looks all right. Dude, his model changes a lot though. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Look how like weird this model is. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like hold on. Check this out. Like, this model looks a little strange. Like, they're covering it with the fucking text too. The model is a little off. It's not like super bad. It's just like wild to look at. Trying to see if I can find it, but they can't. Okay, there we go. Wait, are they gonna let you like fly like completely in this game? Yeah, okay. I guess he doesn't look that bad. He just looks a little derpy, but it looks like they're changing models like in between. But I guess he just always looks like that. I don't know. Uploaded it to Discord. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely covering him up a lot. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Okay, hold on. He has a bigger mohawk. Has he always had a mohawk? No, he's always had a mohawk like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a close-up shot. Yeah. Yeah, he looks a little extra detailed. I will say this. This is a little bit more weird looking, but it definitely looks a lot more like Skylanders, but here's the big but here. Spyro has kind of looked a little weird for a while.
I have to go into the Discord, thank God.
So, you know, Spyro has looked a little strange in the Discord, it's looked a little strange in the games overall, you know, so it's kind of, so it's not surprising, you know? Or it's not surprising that his model's gonna look a little strange. I've tried, like, I've legitimately, like, in my lifetime too, I've tried to draw like Spyro when I did like MLP art stuff. And yes, I did a fucking MLP thing, shut up. I have the stereotype, I guess. But, you know, I did like an MLP looking thing with, trying to draw like Spyro. Yeah, he's actually pretty hard to draw. He's pretty hard to draw. I don't know if it's just because it's 2D or what, but he was extremely, like, hard to get it, like, to figure out how to draw, man. Like, so I cannot blame the person that made this model. I can't blame them for making him look a little bit doofy, because they got to keep the 90s look, but they got to make, like, his model, like, they also got to update his model too. Like, because I mean, the eyebrows probably had to be like a little bit more detailed with like the lines in them, because, like, I mean, not eyebrows, but I guess, you know, quote unquote eyebrows, it's the scales, but like they had to probably like try to like, you know, like add some lines or something because it looked too flat. So, you know, and then here he looks fine. Hold on, like, yeah, like right there. Hold on, like it's weird because like this looks fine. This looks normal, but then when he opens his mouth, he just looks weird. Like, I just, like, he looks fine here, but then you zoom in and he looks a little strange here, and then he looks fine again. So it's like, you know, but yeah. Oh, dude, this is, I'm getting so hyped for this, and I really shouldn't, because this is what AAA studios want you to do, is to like get hyped for cinematic trailers. Oh God. Oh, that text too. Oh, that's so nostalgic looking too. Why is it flat though? Why is it like flat on the top? Oh my God, the fucking theories were correct. The fact that the deep dives were correct. They're making a new Spyro.
I've been trying to get you to see it since it was related to part of the stream.
They're making a Spyro movie, brother. Oh my god, I can't believe it, dude. I can't fucking believe that they're making a not my Spyro movie, sorry, Spyro game, dude. I can't believe they're making a new fucking Spyro game, man. God, oh my god, I've wanted this for so long. So fucking long. Because like I knew Crash Bandicoot got butchered, and it kind of sucks because I knew Toys for Bob could not make a good like Crash Bandicoot game, but I knew they could make a good Spyro game, and I was fucking right, dude. I think it's Vicarious Visions and shit, but like, dude, oh my god, like, oh, fucking finally, like Beanox and Vicarious Visions and Toys for Bob, they're all like fucking working on this game, and I hope to god that they do this right, because this game is I know I am a fucking sucker for Spyro. If I fucking dare, like I swear to god, I am part of the problem when it comes to games like this, dude. It looks good, it moves good, and it probably, like, if it feels good and actually the gameplay's decent, I want it so badly. I wanted it so badly, and I swear to god, if I psych myself out and the game fucking sucks, I'm going to hate myself, because I am part of the fucking problem. I hate it. I hate being like, because in Millennial, I am a sucker for Millennial Core shit. This is Millennial Core. This is straight up Millennial Core, you know?
Big Mac.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was unfortunate. I think that, them not adding the Baymax scene, where they fight like the Titan off, where like I mean, to be fair, they had to put Kinger in an Iron Man suit anyway. So I mean, I think just like having both those models on the same screen, it clearly was like a lot harder, or it would have been hard for the audience to understand what was going on between the two of them, and trying to figure out who is who. So give me 1 sec. I need to take like a piss. Hold on.
Hope it comes out okay. I just figured it would be funny to make a quick joke image to show.
Great still. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I am back. Yeah, I mean, fucking dude, that scene where what do you call it? That scene where freaking where freaking Pomni, like, or not Pomni, when fucking Kinger obviously gets in that Iron Man suit and fights out, I think they didn't put Baymax there because I had a feeling that the same suit is sorry, clearly the suit is was clearly not or what do you call it? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they put Baymax in because, you know how, the Iron Man suit and, the Baymax suit looks kind of the same, Baymax suit. Hold on. Suit. No, not suit. Suit. There we go. Sorry, I can't spell suit. Yeah, I mean, I think, to be fair, having both, Kinger in the Iron Man suit and then, Baymax in this suit was probably going to be a little, how you say it, was going to be a little too much. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two of them. So,
yes.
I think that would have been too confusing, so I'm kind of glad that they didn't go at that angle. The reason why I think they had Aaron in there, fighting the fish titan, that with the orange fish, obviously, fighting the fish titan and trying to get the nape of his neck, and obviously, freaking Kinger, fighting in the iron, fighting the titan. I don't know, I think that was perfect storytelling, beautiful storytelling. I just, I don't know. I mean, yeah, and then yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's see. What else is there to talk about this? I mean, yeah, it was just crazy that they played the entire Spyro trailer too. That was nuts. The Spyro trailer that came out. Can't believe they played the whole Spyro trailer in the middle of the movie randomly. I think this was the first movie that had 20 ad breaks. It's crazy. Obviously, unfortunately, I pissed during the most essential scene where how you say, I pissed during the most essential scene where where freaking what's his name? That freaking where like Zim comes in from Invader Zim and like starts going and starts like saying his catchphrase, his signature catchphrase, "I am Zim." Gosh, I mean, you know, I thought last time I would see him in Enter the Florpus, but you know, and then of course, you know, Gur had to fly in and be like tacos, you know. I think that was a great thing, you know. That was probably super good for, you know, definitely the kids and not the 30-year-old men. Oh yes, and the part where they paid the Cloud Empire taxes. Yeah, exactly. I'm so glad that they left a reference.
Like there's a reason for them to exist in the universe. The circus got a virus and all.
Yeah, like how the ads are diegetic for them. Hold on. Wait, sorry. The ads are diegetic. Okay, got it. Diegetic, like there's a reason for them to exist in universe. The circus got a virus and all. Yeah, exactly. You know, like it had like a virus, so obviously, like, you know, we just had like 30 ads just like pop up. I think that was perfect in canon universe, you know. I'm checking Discord, hold on. Which one do you want me to check? Oh, last one. Hold on. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, hold on. We got to look at like the scene that was cut from the movie. Hold on. I mean, it's crazy that this was leaked. You know, I think they really should have I really think they should have paid you for this scene. You know, like this cut scene. I mean, like clear. Like, I mean, you know, I think this cut scene would have like totally enhanced the movie. You know. Yeah. You know, like I don't know what else to say. You know.
I have to split it up 3 times. It was so tedious.
Ah, sweet. It's a YCH. Hell yeah. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, man. I mean, God, you know, that took so long to do. Exactly, dude. Like, I mean, you had to split it up in 3 different things just for this to be uploaded on Discord. I mean, gosh, man, like, I just, you know, clearly this animation was, like, so long. I mean, they could have just left it in the movie, you know? It was an hour-long movie. It was an hour, like, 30-long movie, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. I think they should have left this animation in the movie, duh. You know, it was clearly coherent with the movie. You know, I don't know, yeah. It was crazy, you know? Yeah, I mean, is there anything else really to say other than, oh my god, people are retweeting my freaking, my spoiler. Oh god, people are retweeting my spoiler. Oh no, people are retweeting my spoiler. It's not like a lot of people, it's just like a couple of people, but it's kind of wild because now I'm getting like notifications. Oh no. Oh no, I'm like actually genuinely getting people that are like retweeting this shit. Oh. Anyway. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Really kind of curious. What does Glitch have to say about this? I'm not gonna show their Twitter, but let's see. The top 5 domestic box set. Really? Damn. Holy shit. Oh my god, Amazing Digital Circus already hit like how you say it? Amazing Digital Circus is the top 3, or let's say 3 films from YouTube original. Yeah, they're gonna hit the top 5 in box office weekend. Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, Amazing Digital Circus is going to actually hit box office like oh dang, yeah, don't you know, shut off your phone. Jesus Christ, man, be respectful in the review. My god, man. Jeez. Every sticker. Art is human expression. Okay, cool. I didn't recognize that Glitch also made a anti-AI post, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, let me see.
Is it really that crazy?
Is it really that crazy? I mean, okay. So, a decade. So, here's the thing. So about a decade, like, it's only been since maybe, God, like, Flow. God, what's a movie even before that? It's maybe been.
I don't like how they resurrected Stan Lee just to kill him when the cameo was over.
Yeah, you know, yeah, that was a little disrespectful when they obviously like reanimated Stan Lee. I mean, at least they didn't use AI. You know, I mean, obviously nobody, you know, not enough to use AI to like, you know, thank God they didn't pull a move like that. I do think that was a little crazy that they grabbed like a voice clip from Stan Lee and then had Excelsior, like Stan Lee go Excelsior and then get blasted by and then get like stomped by the Titan. You know, that was a little crazy. What was I gonna say? Freaking I had an original thing. Yeah, well, so here's the thing. In about this whole like indie studio game, you know, game like production movies and like very like indie style stuff has not done like literally.
Nancy, but come on, man, let the guy stay alive a while before you put him back to rest.
Exactly, man. Right? I genuinely think that like, so here's kind of the thing. In 2018 is when this I think started. I'm trying to remember what the first indie movie was. I think it started in 2018 or 2016. I think it was 2018 when like the first, like when not first, but like the biggest like indie animated film like started coming out and people started like and people started coming to the theater more and more because there was like new fresh takes on like on animation, period. And I think genuinely it is fantastic that now studios are having to lick the boot of animators now, and like having to lick the boot of artists and people that give a shit about art versus licking, instead of having to go to a distributor to market shit to lick their boot, and us having to take our creative work out of our movies and out of our like, you know, creative projects.
What did you think of the end credits scene? The second one about Secret Wars.
The one about Secret Wars? Secret Wars. Oh yeah. The one I do think it was a little strange that they had the oh god, what was it? Like the freaking you know, the one where like they had just Happy Wars playing. I mean, I haven't seen, you know, Happy Wars hasn't been seen in years, you know, so I'm like, I think it was a little strange that they just had like Happy Wars gameplay where they're just like fighting, you know, where they're just fighting each other. I mean, I saw like all the strategies, you know, that like in order to like that people used to play like Happy Wars. I mean, you know, I mean, crazy ad. I mean, hopefully, you know, they bring it that back, you know, because Happy Wars was pretty fun for what it was, you know. Obviously, that was like a heavily MMO game. You know, you had to have like a shitload of players just to play it. But, you know, like, I don't know. I think it was kind of interesting that they did the Happy Wars reference, you know, where there was just like, I mean, you know, just did a full, like, I mean, it wasn't even a reference. They just like had full blown gameplay. You know, it's crazy, you know? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. You want to like, you know, you want to actually get like, you know, you want to see like a wild movie. That's definitely it. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's a tough line. Psychological lining worse. Pedestrian plus like in plus narrative. Where was it? Yeah, I mean, you know, God, I got 7 minutes left to talk about spoilers. Oh no. Let's see, what else? This is gonna be a long ass video to edit. This would be a long-ass video to edit down and, like, shave down. Trying to think what else is, like, typically, you know, what else could work in this long ramble. I mean, totally accurate information to Amazing Digital Circus. I think that's pretty much it, you know? I don't know.
Don't forget my guitar riff in the music channel.
Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, the sick guitar riff in the movie. Yeah, hold on, you're totally right. You know, we gotta actually, like, see, this was kind of crazy, because, like, I think that, you know, this playing, like, as the background music was, like, fantastic. Hold on, we should, like, listen to it real quick. Hold on, like, listen how crazy this song. Man, dude, yeah, like, that was just, like, playing in the background for, like, yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? They totally did, you know? My god, you know? Like, gosh, man. Oh, shit, there's even, like, yeah, oh my god, like, there's just, like, straight up, like, leaked. Oh, no. Oh, this is... Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Lady Gaga song. What's this one? This is a Pride song? I did not know this. Somebody made like a full-blown playlist of Pride music.
Jade fell asleep at her desk. It's so cute.
Nice. Jade fell asleep at her desk. Oh no. Gotta be careful. You're gonna give the lesbian. You're gonna give the lesbian fans like a huge fan art idea. People love drawing fan art of two lesbian lovers, like just in, you know, like a hardworking lesbian with the loving lesbian wife, you know. Yeah, you gotta be super careful, you know, that shit is like totally fucking marketable. Okay, why did I draw his knees so large? The fuck? Why did I do that? Hold on. Okay, hold on. How did I do this? Why did I do this? Hold on. How did I make this so bad? Why did I make this so bad? How did I do this? The fuck? Hold on. How did I draw his leg? Why did I draw, like, I didn't try to draw his legs like this. I just, oh my god, what the fuck? Am I, like,
Did I say bet color?
Did I say bet color? Bet for what? Well, ask Jade for permission if you could do that. Because I'm like, it would be a little creepy if, like, you know, if you just, like, didn't have permission. So, it'd be a little weird. The reason why you guys could draw, like, my, or Shinzi and me, is because Shinzi finds it funny, and you know, and I am, and I am a content creator, so it's like, it's okay to draw like yaoi of two guys that are actually gay, you know. It's okay to do that shit, just, you know, like, it's the internet, but, like, I have somebody that, like, you know, I can't speak for, how you say,
JJ would probs find it cute.
Let's see, JJ would probs find it cute, okay. Yeah, as long as you're giving people permission, that's okay. If you're not giving people permission, then, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What else is there to, let's see. trying to think of any other like fake lore. I mean, totally real, stuff to bring with the movie. Yeah. If you are genuinely like a fan, okay, being serious for a moment, if you have seen if you actually have watched the Amazing Digital Circus along the 3-year journey, yes, it's fucking crazy that's 3 years old, but yes, if you've been here
Now I
for,
have to make a guess on WTF, y'all look at.
yeah, what do you call it? If you want to watch like a crazy like 3-year journey, or if you've been there for the 3-year journey of Amazing Digital Circus, and you will like this movie, like genuinely, you will just like this movie, like not japing, not joshing, like basically, like, yeah, this will be a movie that you will genuinely actually like you will love this movie. I will say, I will say, even like I will say if you're not somebody that's been around for the journey, I would say this movie is not necessarily like if you just binged it all, because if you binged all the episodes,
I'm gonna be honest, I never expected TADC to be this famous of a series. I expected it to just become another cult classic.
yeah, I expected it to become like an online series, and then I expected it to just like end at one point. But like this shit has gotten so big, so large, and it's so good that I bought merchandise. I never buy merchandise. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm holding up my shirt. I bought merchandise. I bought multiple merchandise of this show. This show was so good that I bought merchandise from it. I have never, ever, maybe one time, I have never bought merchandise from anything. The one time that I bought merchandise was one person that was from one person that genuinely really cared about art and genuinely and was a rare thing of his time. And like, it's just the difference is like, I didn't buy like a bunch of like YouTuber shit, right? Like I didn't buy just merchandise just to buy it. This show was so good that you have to understand, I never buy like any merchandise for mostly anything. I'll buy certain things, but I never buy merchandise for anything because I think it's usually a huge waste of money and it's not worth it. I bought a shirt. Now again, that's not saying, I know that a shirt. Yeah, I'm not saying I have watched Murder Drones. Yes, I've watched all of Murder Drones and I love Murder Drones. Don't get me wrong. I really like Murder Drones. I just don't think that it was really worth me buying the merchandise for it because it was good. It was really, it was like pretty decent. I just don't think it was enough to buy the merchandise for it. The Amazing Digital Circus was like, it started rough and kind of the next episode was a little but it won me over. It won me over time, and I didn't and I was glad. I almost never gave it a chance again because I just saw like a certain episode and or I saw like a thumbnail of a certain episode and based off of like the plot of like something that's happened in my real life that I just didn't want to watch it because of that. But then I gave it a chance and it worked and it was relatable and I liked it. Yeah, it was a decent, really good show. And it was so good that by the time that they had fucking Kinger merchandise out, I bought it. And then not to mention, I'm going to buy another piece of merchandise. I love this show. I love that this show isn't just, it's not like Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel, where it started okay, and then was absolutely and decent and a really entertaining show, and it worked for most of it. I know people don't like Hell of a Boss, but I think Hell of a Boss worked fine. Just the finale sucked ass, absolute ass crack. But that doesn't mean that the rest of the show wasn't good. But it wasn't good enough for me to buy merchandise. I'm very strict on not buying merchandise from things that don't matter. I'm usually very strict on not buying sponsorship stuff. I am usually very cheap when it comes to buying certain things. But the Amazing Digital Circus, as a freaking nearly 30-year-old man, I bought merchandise. I know that most teenagers are probably buying this shit too.
I wish Hell of a stayed pretty comedic.
Has-Been's pretty good. Not really. Has-Been Hotel is pretty bad. It's not great. It's got some bitch. It's just not good. Not for the reasons that people hate it for, actually hate it for, but it just isn't. It just it just doesn't really work. It's just everything in it. It just it's very much it's not a TVMA show. It isn't. It wasn't worth being TVMA. You're good. You're good, man. I get it. I probably I just wanted to so yeah. The reason why I was doing this, or why I was
not good compared to glitches current shows, but
no, yeah, it definitely isn't. Well, it also kind of started this whole trend, right? It started the trend of indie animation, being a common thing, and then it paid off, right? And then they had a show that did okay at first, and then they had a show that was not doing well. What do I call it? God, I don't know. I've been talking about a lot of things. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about that this show is so good that that I've never bought merchandise. From mostly anything. I'm a 30-year-old man buying merchandise. That doesn't happen that often. So it's I am nearly 30 and I haven't bought merchandise most of my life. But with this show, it was so good that I bought merchandise from it. I know that I only bought a shirt and people are well, you just bought one thing. I mean, I'm gonna buy 2 things, right? But oh, well, I only bought 2 things. You have to realize, I've never bought merchandise ever. I don't like, I bought art on occasion, and I'll buy certain, like, I pay for, like, Kickstarters of, like, certain games and shit, like, but I don't buy merchandise typically, because I just don't find, like, I don't really like something that much to the level where I buy merchandise. But this show was so good that I bought a shirt and soon to be a magnet, like, keychain. I straight up love this show. I love that it didn't have too many episodes. It didn't rush itself, and it had its moments to slow down, speed up, and like it worked really fucking well. This show was really good. Like, this is one of the shows that I am very, like, this show is on par with, like, Adventure Time. That's how good it is. It's on par with regular show. It's on par with, like, what's another show? God, what's another one that typically, like, has stood the test of time? Chowder, it kind of surpasses. God, what's a show that, like, that is typically very good that's not based off of something else? Like, Close Enough. Well, not Close Enough. Inside Job. It's like, I mean, Inside Job's more comedic, but it's like, it's on the level of that. It's a little bit above that level of that, right? Of, like, Solar Opposites. Not Solar Opposites. The one with the mushroom, where they're, like, not Solar Opposites. The mushroom.
Single season's episode count.
Yeah, the one where, like, it's like the guy that has, like, the mushroom that can cure all diseases, and, like, and then, you know, the government, like, attacks it, like, literally tries to kill him because, you know, he's got, like, a super mushroom that can just, like, cure everything. And with a third of a single, hold on. With a third with a single season count. Yeah, well, here's the thing. That's the crazy thing, is that's the best part about this. This show was 9 episodes. That's it, 9. Like, and people want to be like, oh, well, technically, you know, the show was like 12 because technically it counts as like 2 at like 3, or like not 12, but like 11 episodes, right? Because, you know, the movie was like as long as like 2 other episodes, right? Like, so I get that, right? But here's the thing. A lot of shows tend to have like, they have like episodes, then they have like the special, they have like a few specials in between, and then the last finale is usually like pretty long. Like, it could be like 30, 50, 8, like, you know, an hour. It could be a very long time. With animation, that happens a lot, where animation episodes, the finales are always far longer than, like, you know, are usually far longer than the original show. The fact that this show did it in less episodes than 90% of other shows is beyond amazing. 9 episodes throughout 3 years. They still kept interest. And people fucking love it. And not only that, there is now there is an audience of, like, and I'm kind of glad to see it, that there is an audience of teenagers that fucking love this show. You know how amazing that is to hear as an artist? How awesome that is to see as an artist? To see that the next generation is going to be, like, is going to, like, what do you call it? Is going to have a reference for good media? Like, it warms my heart.
One of my friends into a fan 3.
Proud to say I converted one of my friends into a fan. Good. They should be. This show, I get it. I get the idea. A lot of people do not like the fan base of Amazing Digital Circus. I get that. You know, people felt the same way about Five Nights at Freddy's. People felt the same way about Fortnite. People felt the same way about Minecraft. I get that shit, right? I get it. There's going to be controversial parts of the franchise, and I know that Gooseworx.
Just trying to get them to watch Murder Drones.
Yeah. I know that Gooseworx does not like the fan base. I get that. I understand that. It sucks. It sucks that they just felt so exhausted and so annoyed and so pissed because, like, and they just felt like bittersweet about the entire thing. I know that sucks. I'm sorry, and I feel bad for her, and I wish her the best. But she did, like, her team, or like the Glitch Productions team, did the best fucking, like, created one of, like, kickstarted probably, like, one of the best shows, like, you know, in recent years, and, like, that is going to be on the catalog of the best shows in animation history. Like, I know that she basically, like, knows that, but I know that she knows that, but I don't think she does not recognize how much of an achievement that she did. Her team did, like, not just her, but her entire team. They do not recognize, like, you know, she, like, her team and her, I don't know about her team, but she does not recognize that they made something that will forever be, like, you know, what do you call it? That will forever be known in animation history. This is the show. This is the equivalency of someone else's Adventure Time. This is the equivalency of someone else's, what do you call it? This is the equivalency of someone else's, freaking, like, a regular show. This is the equivalency of someone else's Chowder, or Powerpuff Girls, or Samurai Jack, or, like, this is the equivalency of shows that I grew up with. That's the thing. This is the equivalency of that. Like, I know that it's not, like, amazing or anything, Amazing Digital Circus. I know that it's not, like, the best of the best, but, like, Like, it's on par with fucking Undertale, with it's in the fandom of, like, Five Nights at Freddy's and fucking Minecraft and Fortnite, and, like, I get the idea. Those crowds can be, like, insane, you know, but you have an audience that fucking loves, like, you have an audience that loves this show, and a younger audience that just grew, that is now going to, like, people as young, like, there was kids in that theater, dude. There is people.
So I have to go and get myself and Jade in bed so she can color 3.
Alright, you have a good night, JJ. I appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. Yeah, you have, like, people in this. You have younger audiences that love the hell out of this show. I know that this show is, like, kind of not, like, a lot of people want to do this thing of being like, oh, well, this show isn't really meant for kids. Maybe that's a good thing. Because here's the thing. Shrek was made for kids, but it was a little bit edgier. I do think that Amazing Digital Circus, it may not entirely be for kids, but it is for teens. And it still works for adults. It is very relatable for adults, and it still kind of works for teens. Oh, fuck! Oh, damn it. Alright. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm already feeling the burn. Oh, fuck me. Anyway. Oh, fuck me. Alright. The thing, yeah, like, I guess I'll say the thing is now that I've already said it. The thing is that, like, yes, I get that, but this show has done something, or has, like, made another shift in, like, now another group of, like, probably passionate artists and animators and, like, and cartoon lovers. Even if these people don't do, like, crazy things in the future, like, or, like, they don't end up being artists in the future, because I know that's, like, obviously probably gonna be discouraged and shit, but even if they don't become that shit, they're going to at least have something in their childhood now that will, like, in their childhood and in their teenhood now, that basically, like, is good, like, is one of the best media in history. It is on par, you know. Do I think it's as good as maybe, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yeah, maybe. But, like, you know, those shows got like, all the shows I used to watch took, like, hundreds of episodes. Like, the episode, like, Adventure Time is, like, 100, is like, what, 500 episodes or some shit? Like, it's as much as One Piece used to be back then. Like, people don't recognize, like, that Adventure Time has a lot of episodes. Regular Show had a lot of episodes. You know, like Powerpuff Girls and all these, like, animated shows had a lot of episodes. They had, like, a lot more breathing room and time, but it's, like, you know, and, like, a higher budget and shit. Well, probably not now, probably similar. But the fact, this is, like, a big thing in animation history, that there is, oh my god, Jesus Christ, how did I make this so fucked up? There's a thing in animation history now that, like, that these kids will remember, that these teens will remember. And now there's a basis of good media. In the era of AI, especially in the era of generative AI, we now have a group of people that understand art. That's good. Especially with these people that, like, especially with the audience that probably doom scrolled TikTok, they're probably now going to see that animation needs to have some kind of standard. That, like, that AI can't serve the same purpose as real people. This is the thing. You know, I've already said it, so I'm not gonna eat another one. This is the thing, man. Oh my god, my fucking mouth is on fire. This is the fucking problem, man. Oh my god, okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. You guys can hear me dying, hold on. Okay. Oh my god. God, that fucking sucks. Alright. Yeah, like, I just... oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm sweating, like, from this shit, man. Alright, yeah, like, I just don't, like, this is the future. Of, like, this is, like, or not future, but this is, like, this is a pillar in animation now. We need this shit. Like, this is the first time in fucking history. In history, I've been waiting for this since I've been waiting for this for years, dude, and, like, didn't understand, like, and I didn't understand this when I was a teen, but I got it when I was, like, well, I didn't understand when I was a teen, it was, like, when I was, like, 16, but, you know, like, animation, for once, is in the hands of artists. It's in the hands of people that care about entertainment. It's in the hands where, like, dude, executives went over to Markiplier, fucking Markiplier, and asked, like, and they went over to, they literally invited him to an event, and they all asked him the same question. They're like, how do you do it? How do you guys, like, why do you guys keep making money? How do you guys, like, keep having these audiences that just
set up a good audience and community for future glitch shows?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh yeah, exactly, man. And they forever have an audience now. They are now on par. Like, I don't think, here's the thing, I don't think they're on the level of Disney yet, but here's the thing, if Glitch Studios like doesn't become like maybe like I don't want them to become like shitty like Disney, but if they like end up being like a better Disney, like a Valve or something, I don't know, if they end up being like a Valve Studios or some shit, and they actually like start giving a shit, like, and they start having like people that are like not them, but like, you know, we could literally replace like Warner Bros. Like Warner Bros. Has already fallen because they didn't understand like that people want new shit. I'm a millennial. I'm not a millennial, but I'm a zennial, right? I'm closer to millennial than I am Zoomer. I am a zennial. I want new shit. I don't want a Shrek 5. I don't want a Toy Story 5. I don't want like another fucking like How to Train Your Dragon. I don't want another fucking I don't want like another like God, what's another movie? Like, I mean, Flow I guess is fine. I don't want like another fucking like I don't want another franchise. I want a show. I want new movies, new shows, new things. I want the next generation to fucking like what do you call it? I want the next generation to have their own thing. Like, video games are already doing that. Undertale, FNAF, I mean, Fortnite, sadly, but they don't really have iconic characters. Like, fucking Deltarune, obviously. What's another one? Monster Prom, it could be, I guess, depending on who you are. Let's see, like, fucking, God, what's another one? Hollow Knight, Shovel Knight, Jump King, God, what's another one with, like, iconic characters? What's another one that people fucking, that happened in 2016? God, there's a lot of good games that came out that year. Like fucking Celeste, like that's what I want. All of a sudden, now the new audience has a bunch of video games that are good. And they're not my video games. They're not Crash Bandicoot, they're not Spyro, they're not like GTA, they're not like Halo or Happy Wars or any of it. Like, notice how my game, like the games that I grew up with are different than the games that there's no like Mario Bros or anything like that. Like, notice how the games I grew up with are far different than the kid or the stuff that younger audiences grow up with. I want that for movies. I want that for shows. I want that for entertainment. I want that for video games. I don't give a damn if I don't know what the fuck, like, I like Brock the Investigator, but that's something that relates more to me. I don't want a bunch of shit that just appeals to my audience. I know this sounds crazy, but here's the problem. I can enjoy stuff also made for an audience of teenagers. Oops. I can make stuff that's made for an audience of teenagers. I can make stuff for this shit. Like this, like, yes, I get the idea. I still find it, like, fun when, like, the Spyro 4, right? Spyro 4 is clear, like, I guess the remake of Spyro 4, but, like, it's not really a remake or a reboot, but it's, like, a brand new thing. But, like, this is what I, like, Spyro is my thing. A bunch of 30-year-old, like, 30, 40-year-old men are gonna buy this game because we love Spyro. But I don't want to keep being thrown with nostalgia upon nostalgia upon nostalgia. I don't want Lion King remake. I don't want like a Lion King live action remake. I don't want a Snow White live action remake. I don't want Disney remakes. I don't want to see Beauty and the Beast again. If I wanted to see that shit, I would just go watch the animated movie. I don't want to watch Lilo and Stitch, I don't want to watch the Lilo and Stitch live action. Like, and I hear a lot of people always talk about, it's like, oh, well, with the Lilo and Stitch movie, people talked about how it was like, oh, it's a decent movie. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I grew up with Lilo and Stitch. They're just trying to do that shit so they can basically have me pay money again to a giant corporation that doesn't give a fuck about me. I want new shit. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck when I was a teenager, I wanted new shit, and as an adult, I wanted new shit. Call me a fucking child with that shit, but I want passion. The Backrooms, the fucking, yeah, exactly. Like, the Backrooms and Obsession, like, those are two movies that did fucking, like, and Iron Lung, and obviously, like, all those movies did so financially well that they made 10 times their budget, and then Iron Lung made 25 times its budget. I'm like, that is what we want. Things made by small fucking studios, things made by small audiences. I get the idea that everybody's like, oh, well, these are YouTubers and they have audiences. I get that. I understand that. I know they have an established audience, but that's what I want to happen. I want somebody to prove to me that they can do, like, I don't want A-list celebrities every 2 fucking seconds. It's the reason why I don't like Psychic Pebbles and Sir Paleo in the cameos on fucking Amazing Digital Circus. I want to hear new people. I want new stories, I want new things. I get the idea that I'm listening to, like, Jay Slott and Rubber Ross and fucking Aaron Hansen with Gameoverse, right? I get the idea, right? But it's like, the problem is I just need new people and new projects every once in a while and not seeing the same 5 people over and over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I like Jack Black, I like Jim Carrey, I like a lot, well, Jim, like, not personally, but, Jim Carrey is a good actor, right? It's like, these guys can be good actors. I get the idea, right? It's like, I just don't want movies that have, like, somebody that I'm familiar with all the time. I want new shit every time, even if it's made by the same artist, like, that is fine. Just give me something different. Give me something different. Give me something new. Give the younger audience something. I care about art. This is the, like, I just don't like, you know, I care about art a lot. I really, really do. I may be broke as fuck, but, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna live that much long. I'm not gonna live very long anyway, but, like, I care about art. I care about animation. I care that, like, I care about new things. I like giving fresh ideas to new people, you know? The animators can still be, like, and here's the funny thing. Work will still exist. I'm sorry, I know I'm ranting for a very long time, but, like, you know, work still, like, this work, like, still exists, right? Like, the animators will still, like, there'll still be animators in the back, like, you know, like, working for these productions that will do stuff, but they've already done their thing, so now they're animating for someone else, right? To make something else look good, right? Like, to make a new writer. Like, I don't care, like, the fucking writer of Obsession, I don't know if it was Obsession or the like, the writer of Backrooms is 20 years old. 20. Sorry, I do know that it was Backrooms, but yeah, he's a 20-year-old man that started on YouTube when he was, like, 12. It's like, that is what I want. That is a success story. That is success. That, to me, is success. Actually starting with something.